I felt a confidence and an air in him that I was like, okay, we're gonna be all right, let's do this. I'm in firm control. I knew I was on the best horse because he had such a good rhythm and he was doing it so easy, and I was like, to beat me today, they're gonna have to come running.
All set for the Gotham. And they're off. Here's Flood Zone towards the outside. Flood Zone is the leader. Flood Zone is now weaving through the stretch, but Flood Zone is best. Flood Zone is going to win the Gotham.
This horse, he's very calm, he's very polite, and he does everything you ask of him, but he's very relaxed, you know, away from the races. So I only felt positive going into the race, and warming him up, I felt just that. I felt a confidence and an air in him that I was like, okay, we're gonna be all right, let's do this. And he has this quirk about him that when he loads into the gates, he likes to kick a little bit, he likes to let everybody know his presence, but once he's in the gate, he's very calm. He does not move a muscle. And when he started kicking behind the gates, I knew I had my Flood Zone.
All set for the Gotham. And they're off.
But our horse just broke extremely sharp. We had a great position outside. You're going to 1 turn mile at Aqueduct, and I know that racetrack very well. And going down the backside, he was extremely relaxed, extremely in rhythm, and my job is to always get horses in their best rhythm, and he broke so well. I was in control of the race, and I'm not going to lose control of the race from being from an outside post.
Flood Zone is the leader. Flood Zone is drifting out, way out there towards the far outside of the racetrack as they get set to come out of the chute.
And the 4 and the 5, they weren't as aggressive as I thought they were going to be, but it's also, I feel like I kind of had them in the jackpot, whereas is he going to come over? Is he not going to come over? Is he just going to sit out there? And yeah, I was just going to sit out there. Once I passed the 7/8, even before I hit the chute, I knew I was on the best horse because he had such a good rhythm and he was doing it so easy. And I was like, to beat me today, they're going to have to come running. And I kind of just left them in there, and you know, nobody wanted it. I was able to slow it down even more because Flood Zone and I are in control of the race, and he's doing it so easy. Now, you know, we passed the chute, we're firmly in control, getting in a rhythm, and it was one of those feelings that, you know, you only get so many times in a graded race, really, but it's like, this is too easy, too good to be true, perhaps. And I took a peek under my shoulder, and I didn't really see anybody flanking me, and his ears, they were not moving, and I loved it. And you know, around the bend, it's a big bend at Aqueduct. I'm in firm control, turning for home, you know, and it's a longer stretch, and I'm not having moved the muscle, so that you're very confident there. And you know, when he's doing it that easy, you just love it. And you know, turning for home, I'm just waiting for him. I just moved my hands forward a little bit, moved my body position forward a little bit, got him rolling, and once he switched leads, for me at least, it was game over.
Flood Zone is now weaving through the stretch, but Flood Zone is best.
And then he took off, you know, and he did his thing.
Flood Zone is going to win the Gotham.
He did so easily that he kind of waited for somebody behind, to feel somebody behind him to re-brake again. But there was plenty of horse in there, and he's gonna like the added distance when he goes that far. But to be on this horse who, you know, so many times you get this feeling about a horse, a special horse in your career, like, this is gonna be a good one. And sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. But before he broke his maiden, I got on him, and he didn't work like a 57 or 58, wow. He did a 49-101, but it was like the right way, and it was so smooth and effortless, and the more I asked, the more he gave me. And when he broke his maiden, the same thing, and then I just had that feeling about him, and I'm really happy it worked out, because at least I look smart with my parents, because I kind of told them about it. I was like, I think I'm riding a really good horse, and Jose as well, my agent, so at least they know. But it was a special feeling to always win a graded stake again in New York, and that's where I'm from, and to do it on Flood Zone, he means the world to me.